Hey guys, it's Matthew here with helping with my OCD channel, and I just want to give a little update about things with my OCD, depression, and anxiety, my generalized anxiety disorder. I kind of had a flare up the last couple weeks of depression, and I found it hard to do a lot of things, and to even get out of the house and to, shave, shower, do anything really. Um, but Also, a little flare up of OCD hit me, where some of the old things that I struggled with are hitting me the last couple days. So I don't know if this is the reason, but I take zoloft, and my psychiatrist's office tells me to take a half to one a day because I have bad side effects to these kind of drugs. So some days are better than others with it, but so a half to a whole pill. So I figured that I was getting depressed and such things. I was not able to get off the couch. I was just laying and sleeping so much. No matter if I got like a great night's sleep, um, I was just very like fatigued, lethargic, whatever you want to call it. And then I said, well, maybe it's that Zoloft. So I started cutting my Zoloft down, and I noticed that that was about probably almost a week ago. And I cut that down and to a little piece of like a half. And then I went, about my business, and still was down, still was depressed, still was laying around, still was tired all the time. I'm tired now. But um, Today, this morning, I figured, that my OCD's been bad, and that started I think about yesterday, or maybe even the day before a little bit, where a lot of the old things that I'd conquered were coming back up. Not conquered, but put aside for a while, like some of the OCD things. And some of these things were getting really out of hand, and like I couldn't perform any everyday tasks. So I don't know, guys, if you know, but I don't know a lot about it. Whether this subject, but so whether depression comes and the OCD will come, with it and make things a whole lot worse. I can imagine it would. I don't know if like one gets worse, the other one will. It's all mental, so I don't know, right? I guess so. But anyway, this morning I took more Zoloft than, well, not more than I should have, but more, like a half, like I should, like almost a half. Not a whole half, but of a pill. So this video is not all about Zoloft, by the way, but it's mainly about just an update on me and what I've been going through. I was able to finally, get a shower, get a bath. I got a nice bath. I shaved. I just like I like baths. I mean, I'm a dude, but I like baths. They're relaxing. I mean, someone with generalized anxiety disorder, OCD, and depression could use a dang bath. You know what I'm saying? With some music on and whatever else. But so I did that today. But the thing that is really, really bothering me is washing dishes. I mean, that I'm sure you can understand this. Some of you may think this is gross, but I have dishes over there. I mean, they're soaking. That's all I was able to accomplish, really. Um, from New Year's Eve, when I had family over my apartment to eat, when I made dinner, and Um, I just leave it because my OCD is so bad when washing dishes that I just sometimes leave them for as long as I can, until I totally have to do them, until it gets so messy in here I can't bear it. And it's not that bad. It's just a big sink full of dishes, pretty much, and a pot maybe over on the stove, soaking with water in it and soap. But I just leave it, and because my OCD is just, I don't want to put any triggers in the video, but wash it again, wash it again, wash it again, you're gonna go to hell, and then all the bad thoughts pop again, and that you think that are you, which are really not. And my scrupulosity, my religious OCD, even preys in on that. Like my washing dishes, everything's religious. Like, not religious, but like, has to do. It's like OCD makes it feel like it has to do with the Lord, and I'm not doing it good enough for Him. Or it's my OCD, actually, to tell you the truth, like excuse me, my OCD thinks that my OCD makes me think that it's like, um, God or the Holy Spirit or Jesus telling me to rinse it again. It needs another rinse. This one needs to be washed with a cloth, and it's different for each glass, each um, silverware, or plate, or whatever it may be. So I just said, forget it. I left them there, and I did a bunch of dishes one day, and I left the rest. And I should have just completed it all, but that day, because it wasn't so bad. But I'm sure that you guys can relate to certain things, because OCD gets in the way of your everyday task. And with the depression, I finally just shaved, showered, you know, today. Don't look like I shaved, but you know, I like to keep the beard. But I shaved, trimmed up, and all that stuff, and just got in the bath and relaxed. And it was tough in there because OCD, but at least I got that done. And then I actually got out and went to my sister's for dinner and had a good time. Thanks to her for that. Thank God. And but OCD, depression, anxiety, just the way that it interferes with our life is just horrible, and I hate it. But I don't know. I mean, I wish they'd come up with a cure for this or something. I mean, I don't know. My friend always tells me if they came up with a cure for epilepsy, because he is epileptic, and it meant brain surgery of the most dangerous kind or something, he would do it. He would just go and do it. But I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do ever. But I know that the medication and the therapy and all that stuff works, and other things, little things, but I mean, it never really ever totally takes it away, and not in my case. And I just wanted to give a little update about that. And I was always told to go do something that I like to do, which is play video games, as you could see. But I, like, when I'm having an OCD like flare up, or something triggered my OCD at that moment, and felt like I had to do a ritual or something, was to always go and do my go play video games for a while and try to sit with it, but that's what I've been doing pretty much. And another thing I want to talk about is with the scrupulosity, with the OCD. Sometimes it makes you feel like, a lot of the time it makes me feel like that my prayers are fake, that they're all OCD driven, and they're not heartfelt like my prayers used to be before my OCD got bad. and that's bothering me. And another thing's bothering me is like, I think about it, like, I haven't been going to church since Christmas, I think, besides the consult with the priest, and we visited the chapel a couple of times, about almost 6 months ago or so, or more, no, probably about 8 months ago. So, but I haven't been to like an actual church service. Like, I'm Pentecostal, so I haven't been to a actual church service since Christmas Eve of not this past year, but the year before. So it's been over a year. And I sit there and wonder today, earlier, that like would I even go to church if I was a normal, like if I didn't have OCD? Um, what it's kind of scary thoughts that I've been having, and it's just OCD just screws everything up. It just totally screws you. It's so horrible. But I hope that we all can stay encouraged, and that we can, have our little victories here and there, more and more of them every day. There was a quote. Let me bring it up here I put on my Facebook from a picture. There's two quotes I want to give today. The first one is, I've got 99 problems and 86 of them are completely made up scenarios in my head that I'm stressing about for absolutely no logical reason. Now that's on the internet somewhere, and I put where is it at? I just put a title to that. If you have OCD, you can understand this. And another quote is, which is very good. I don't think people realize how much strength it takes to pull your own self out of an anxiety attack or a panic attack. So if you've done that today or any day, I'm proud of you. So I mean, it's very hard. It's very hard with OCD, especially especially with any type of OCD. I don't want to downplay any, just because I struggle mostly with the religious OCD. So I mean, I struggle with the contamination and a lot of different things. I learned the PRO and all that stuff. But I also put one up on my profile that says, I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. And, so God is good, and I just want to, say, I just stay encouraged, everybody. I've been having a rough time, so if you can offer me any encouragement, I'd love it. And just stay strong, people, as strong as you can with this battle of the mind, because don't let it take you. I mean, just fight on to live another day, and keep strong, everybody. And just give a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share if you want. And I'll subscribe back to you if you do. So just let me know. And thanks for watching this. And I wish you all the best, everybody. Bye bye.